Hi everyone, Erin here from Real Wig Fun. Thanks so much for joining me. So today I've got a brand new BELLETRESS style, and this is called Tea Rose in the color Butterbeer Blonde, so stay tuned. If you're interested in tea rose yourself, you can head over to wigsbypattispearls.com where I get all of my wigs. This brand new style tea rose was actually inspired by BELLETRESS's very popular Dalgona. So basically, if you love Dalgona and you would like bangs on Dalgona, that's where you get tea rose. Now, to be fair, when I took tea rose out of the box, it didn't look exactly like it does now. So I filmed the segment so that you could see what it looked like straight out of the box. I guess in a nutshell, what I would say is I struggled with these front bangs. So you may see other images of tea rose with the bangs being worn forward. I found for me personally, it was best parting them off to the side. So although tea rose is a center monofilament part, I did find the need to part it down the center and then slightly off to my right-hand side to accommodate the natural direction of where these bangs wanted to flow. So anyways, let's take a look. So I hope that short clip gave you an idea of what you should expect if you were to go ahead and purchase tea rose. But why don't we jump into the style? So as I mentioned, this is really a Dalgona with bangs, okay? So it is a new style, however. It's part of BELLETRESS's Cafe collection, which means it's made out of BELLETRESS's heat-friendly synthetic fibers, which I love. These heat-friendly synthetic fibers are amongst the best in the industry. They feel very fine. They feel very lifelike. Will they require some extra care? Absolutely, but not unlike any other heat-defiant synthetic fiber. So tea rose has a center monofilament part. It has BELLETRESS's half moon lace front. So as you can see, there is the hairline. There is a transition from the end of the lace into the cap and then into the ear tab. I have plenty of coverage, as I always do with my BELLETRESS styles, and the cap is incredibly comfortable. All right, let's talk about the lengths on tea rose. These bangs that you're seeing on either side here are 4 inches. The sides range anywhere between 8 and 12 inches. The nape is 8 inches and the back is 15.5 inches. Altogether, this wig weighs 4.8 ounces. I find it to be incredibly comfortable. So why don't I do a turn so that you can see tea rose on all sides? So clearly this is my front. The density is very realistic, so you could absolutely do an ear tuck if that's something that you like to do. You could certainly, there's enough length that you could put this up into a low ponytail. All right, here is my right side. I really like how the layers fall on this style. Both the view on the side and on the back, I think is really pretty. It's very feminine. There's the style from the left-hand side and then back to the front. So for those of you not familiar with Butterbeer Blonde, it's one of my favorite blondes from BELLETRESS, and it is a rooted shade. So you've got a medium brown root, It's an 8 root, and then it's a mix of 3 different blondes, sandy, ash, and light blonde, which is really driving that beautiful dynamic blonde shade that you're seeing, and one that I'm a real fan of. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take the wig off so that we can look at the inside of the cap on Tea Rose. And I will show you that center monofilament part and that half moon lace front. So there's that center monofilament part. And when I parted it to accommodate the direction of where those bangs really wanted to go, I ended up pulling the part over onto this side. So there's a good amount of room in the mouth of this half moon lace front that even if you're not a fan of a center part, I wouldn't take this one off of your list. You've got a great extended lace into the ear tabs, felt covered ear tabs, open sides and back, an extended nape with bra strap like adjusters. So I know many of us that are fans of BELLETRESS's Butterbeer Blonde also had our interest piqued when we saw them come out with the new blonde called Tres Leche Blonde. And I have a BELLETRESS style in Tres Leche Blonde that I thought I'd show you to compare the difference between the new Tres Leche Blonde and Butterbeer Blonde. So let's talk about the first difference. And the first difference is definitely seen in the roots. So these are both rooted shades, but as you can see, the rooting on Butterbeer Blonde is darker. It's an 8 root versus the blonde that you're seeing on the rooted shade on Tres Leche is actually a medium golden brown root. So it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit warmer than what we see on Butterbeer Blonde. The second difference is really the blend of the blondes in the body of the shade. And I'm not sure if you can tell there, but Tres Leche Blonde is a little bit warmer than what we see on Butterbeer Blonde. It is a mix of honey and golden blonde, and it's evenly mixed. So it's not as dimensional as a shade that you see on Butterbeer Blonde, which is a mix of 3 different blondes being ash blonde, light blonde, and sandy blonde. So I hope you've enjoyed taking a quick look at BELLETRESS's brand new Tea Rose, or otherwise known, in my opinion, as Dalgona with bangs. Have a great day, stay well, and stay safe. Bye, everybody.